Burnout is one of the main driving factors of why players are leaving the game. And I'd like to talk in this video about how I manage it and my experiences of being burnt out myself and how I went through it and I dealt with it. And how I found more enjoyment in the game after learning and managing my time a little bit better in the game. And I didn't feel as burnt out from managing my time a little bit better. So, I think what the two main driving factors of obviously burnout are KVK and off-season grind. So these are the two that obviously are two of the main things in the game that you need to do to actually enjoy it, but also can be the most contributing factors to burnout, depending on how fast and how much you do them. But mainly how much you do them. So, say for instance you do 20, 30 plus hours of raw fighting by yourself, you will get burnt out very quickly and you won't want to fight anymore. Because you'll be very tired. Because we are all humans at the end of the day. If you don't have help from pilots and other things, and you're the only player fighting on your account, you are human, okay? And I think this factor has kind of gone away from the game. People are human, and if you don't have pilots and you are the only player on your account, you will get burnt out very quickly. And you don't want to fight, and you'll be very tired. If you consistently do this, you will find less enjoyment in the game because you will be fighting when you can't enjoy the game. And that is why I say that time management while you're fighting is really crucial. Like I used to fight for 20 to 30 hours. I used to be like that in the early game. I used to fight for crazy amount of time. I used to fight in KVK 4 like a crazy person. That's what I did when I was, obviously, earlier in the game. But I experienced a place where I didn't actually want to fight anymore. To be honest, I didn't find enjoyment in the game. Because I was grinding in off-season, I was fighting 20, 30 hours, and I actually started not enjoying the game. Until I did, obviously, a couple things that I will talk to you now about. So, I think the main thing for you and myself was to, obviously for you that are watching the video and for myself, was to take breaks. Take breaks is the main thing that will help you with burnout. I can't stress this enough. Take a break. So, it doesn't even have to be an hour. It can be 20 to 30 minutes every two and a half hours, say for instance. Just take a break. Go outside, or have a drink, or go eat, or go talk to your family or something. Just do something outside the game, and it will clear your brain and actually, help you enjoy the game a little bit more. Because you won't be so dragged down by constantly fighting. This is what has helped me with obviously burnout in the game. I've taken like 20-minute breaks every couple hours, 30-minute breaks, sometimes even an hour's break. If I've gone for like 4 or 5 hours without a break, I'll take an hour's break where I would just stop, not play the game for an hour. That is the main contributing factor to why I still enjoy playing the game and fighting on the game. And I haven't quit, because I think if you are a player who does it all yourself and fights yourself, if you fight for 20 to 30 hours by yourself, you will be very tired and you will not want to play the game for at least like a few days. Because I have been there and I haven't wanted to play for a couple of days after doing that. So I think the main thing is obviously take breaks. As you are human as well, I would say take like a 4-hour sleep, at least. If you are fighting, and you are crazy like me, and you are a crazy fighter, take at least a 4-hour break, like a 4-hour sleep at night. Just have a 4-hour sleep. It will help you like crazy to actually enjoy the game. It's not going to be full 8 hours. You're not going to have a massive downtime. 4 hours will help you so much with just enjoying the game, and you won't feel as drained after the fight. Like, if you are the only player on your account and you don't want to get pilots and things like that, which a lot of players don't, because they don't trust with people with their accounts, having a 4-hour sleep is crucial to obviously enjoying the game still, and performing at a top level still on your account. Because if you are so tired that you have played for 20 hours straight, you cannot perform at a level where you would be if you had a sleep. So if you have a 4-hour sleep or 5-hour sleep, yes, your account will be on for 4 or 5 hours. But when you come back after that 4 or 5 hours, you'll be performing at 90 to 100% of your capability. Whereas if you were on for those 5 hours, your capability and things like that, and your actual impact might have gone down to, I don't know, 40% of what you could actually do, because you're so tired that your marches might go into their ball and you wouldn't even notice. I've done it many times when I've been up all night and my marches have flew into their ball and I haven't even realised, because I'm so tired and my eyes are shutting, that my marches have gone into their ball, or they've been trampled over because our ball has fallen back. I wouldn't even realise, because my reactions were so slow. And that's why I say breaks and sleep are crucial if you're the only player playing your account, to not getting burnt out. As any human on this planet, you need rest, you need nutrition, you need some break, you need some time for your brain to have a rest. That is crucial. We are all humans at the end of the day. And I think the other one I said about was off-season grind. I've done this myself. Is where you have about 8+ farms that you log into 4 times a day, put out gatherers, log back out, and you do all your forts on your main account. If you are not doing forts in the off-season on your main account, it is obviously ruining your chances of getting speeds for your kingdom. So I'd say still do your forts, but the farms are not crucial like crazy, as you have a month, you have a long period of time. Yes, you should log into them, but 4+ times a day sometimes isn't manageable. Okay, some days you might not do 4 times. You might do only one on each farm. 1 time on each farm is still enough. That's what I've learned myself. 1 login per farm is still enough time, enough resources per day to get a decent amount. And I know a lot of players also obviously have pilots as well for their farms and everything that help them, and this video isn't for them because they don't do everything themselves. If you do everything yourself, you will feel burnout from doing this. I guarantee you will. If you're not feeling it yet, you will. Because it is crazy hard and time consuming to do this every single day. If you have 8+ farms 4 times a day and doing your forts, it is so burning out. Especially with working and in real life and all this stuff, it can really contribute to a big burnout, and you might not want to play the game for a long period of time. I went through this period once where I did all my forts. I did 20-30 forts a day, and I logged into all my 7 farms, roughly. I think it's 6 farms, 4 times a day. Gathered so many resources like crazy, and I ended up stopping for a week like stopped playing the game for like 4 to 5 days, just because I couldn't log into the game anymore, because it was honestly the biggest chore ever. And I think that's the main thing. I think when the game becomes a chore to play, that's when the game becomes unfun, and that is when you're most likely to quit. So don't let it become a chore. Still enjoy the game and do what you wanted to do, but play how you want to play. Play at a level you want to play at. If you want to play at Imperium Kingdoms, play at Imperium Kingdoms, but you obviously know what comes with that. A lot of grind. Play at A seeds if you want that kind of level. If you want to play at the B seeds, there's not as much grind, because obviously you don't get as intense fighting. So just play at a level you feel comfortable with and feel like you can keep up with, that you find most fun, but still can enjoy the game and doesn't rip away from your real life. I think another contributing factor to burnout is comparing yourself to other players. Like, do not compare yourself to the Imperiums or the higher players in your kingdom, because I guarantee you, and all the players that obviously are doing tons of forts, they are the team with them, or they have a lot more time than yourself at that point in time. So please don't get caught up on feeling like you're behind or anything like that, because that can attribute to burnout and not enjoying the game as much because you feel like you're behind. So that has been obviously how I have, dealt with burnout and what can attribute to burnout and what I've experienced to, cause burnout in the game. For myself anyway. I played this game for 2.5 years, so I've experienced lots of periods of burnout and how I've dealt with them and got through them and still play this game today. I hope you found this video informative. If you did, please give it a like. And I'll catch you in the next one.